Hello everyone. This video is in continuation of my previous video. So I'll leave the link in the description. So please go ahead and watch that because it's important to understand that concept before we begin this video. So we discussed in the previous video the importance of learning and earning, and there is one more aspect in the same line, and that is the aspect of entitlement. Now, entitlement is a relatively new term. I had not even heard about this when I was young, but nowadays it's very prevalent and it's very widespread and it's very common. So, when the parents give out the children anything and everything that they want, especially not the need, but they want, and they don't hold them responsible for it, then this entitlement seeps in. Now, what is entitlement? Entitlement is a behavior where a person is demanding something that the person hasn't earned. Now, it can be anything from small stuff to the big one. Now, what happens is that when the parents, right from the children's childhood, when they give away things just like that, without making the children child earn, and they just give out. So what happens is that the child just thinks that this is normal. I want something, I get it. Now, even though they are teenagers, or even sometimes I have seen that even in adults also, they just think that, yeah, I mean, I want something, I'll just get it. It's it's sometimes not very practical also to have that kind of an attitude, especially when you are in a social situation. Sometimes these individuals, they behave in a way that is not very comfortable for people around them, and they may come across as someone who is very arrogant and rude and disrespectful. But sometimes I have observed this as well, that not necessarily that this particular child or the individual is kind of bad or something, but just because they are not learned this, that okay, I need to earn things. It's not like just given out to me. And also, there is a difference between me as a child within the family, and me as an individual outside in the society. And this puts them in a very very dangerous circumstances, in a way dangerous, in a way that, suppose these people, when they become an employee, they are not going to understand that they will not get some perks just like that. They need to earn. So this is just one of the examples, but they also can misbehave in the public, which can put them in some problems. So we need to understand that these things and these behaviors can actually be detrimental for our children's future and their success as well. See, we live in a social setup where we need to learn to be with other people, and we need to understand other people and accept and negotiate through social situations. And that can only be possible when we teach our children the right way of living, and accept things as they are, and teach them to have resilience and patience. And I mentioned this in the last video, a very very important aspect, delayed gratification. So when we teach all these things, it's only then we are going to shape them in a personality which is pleasant and confident and well rounded and down to earth. Is only then our success is certain. These aspects are really important for overall growth and success in our life, and especially in our personality development. And actually the personality is the one which attracts the right kind of circumstances and people which enable our success. So these aspects, although they sound like small and not so important, they are actually really important aspects. So that's all for today. Just think about this. It's another important video. So just let me know what insight you got, and whether this makes sense or not, or if you have any questions or doubts, please let me know that as well. And until next time, just be mindful of this particular aspect and practice. And until next time, happy parenting.